today we are going to see chapter number 2, that is accounting for debenture of standard 12 commerce subject account. So today we are going to see a new point, that is TDS, tax deducted at source, and accounting treatment of it. So here we will see how the company is supposed to calculate the tax of the debenture holder, and the company have to pay the same to the income tax office, and how journal entry is supposed to be passed in the books of company. Let's see that. Okay, let's see interest on debenture. So here, as we know that when there is a debenture is given, at that time only the rate of the debenture is written on the debenture certificate. So company has to pay the interest on the debenture at the same rate. So company can pay that debenture half yearly, and in that situation company have to pay the interest, and before paying the interest company have to cut the tax. So how to do that? Let's see that. So here, interest on debenture. Interest on debenture is paid half yearly. So most of the time, most of the company they are paying interest on debenture half yearly. Interest on debenture is recorded in statement of profit and loss account. So here, whatever interest is paid, that is, as we know, it is an expense for the company, and it's supposed to be debited to the statement of profit and loss account against the profit of the year. And here, interest on debenture has to be paid regularly even if there is a loss in the business. As we know that interest on debenture is an expense of the company, and company has to pay that interest even if there is a loss in the company. And here, rate of the interest payable on the debenture is prefixed. So it is predetermined rate of the interest on the debenture. As per the Income Tax Act, company is required to deduct the income tax at the prescribed rate. So here again we know that the income tax rate is also prescribed in the tax, and according to that all the company is supposed to deduct the tax before paying the interest on debenture. So here, from the gross amount of debenture interest, before any amount is paid to the debenture holder, the tax amount is to be deposited with the income tax department on behalf of debenture holder. So here company is paying tax on behalf of debenture holder. So this is the tax of the debenture holder that is paid by the company. So that is supposed to be cut from the interest of the debenture holder. So that again it is called TDS. That means tax deducted at source. So when there is a source of income, from that only tax is deducted. That is called tax deducted at source. So here, while preparing the final account for the accounting period, provision must be made for the accrued interest on the debenture. As the interest is paid half yearly, so there is a variation in the date of the accounting period as well as interest paying to the debenture holder. There are the difference between the interest paid to the debenture holder as well as accounting period. So because of that, there is a need to make the provision for the interest on debenture. So that will be two types. Very first is a interest accrued and due. That means interest is already accrued and due. That means if we can understand this with the help of example, that if the interest is paid in June and December, half yearly it is paid, that means it is paid in June and December, and books of account is prepared on 31st December. So for the interest up to the 31st December will be called interest accrued and due, and from the 1st January to 31st March, that interest is called interest accrued but not due, because that interest will be due in the June month. So that interest is called interest accrued but not due. So for that, accounting treatment will be differ in the books of account. So here it is given. Students, you may note down this. Then we will see the same with the help of example, and then let's start illustration number 11. Sinoy Limited issued 15,000 11% debenture of rupees 100 each on 31st April 2017. So here Sinoy Limited has issued debentures. So let's pass the journal entry for and the date is a 31st March 1st April 17. So journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. So let's pass the journal entry. 1st April 2017, and here journal entry will be bank account debit to 11% debenture application and allotment account. Here amount is a 15,000 into 100, so that will be 15 lakh. 15,000 into face value is rupees 100, so that will be 15 lakh. 15 lakh. Being application money received on 15,000 debenture at rupees 100 per debenture. Being application money received on 15,000 debenture at rupees 100 for debenture. So for that, and second entry that we are going to pass for the application allotment money will be transferred to debenture account. So for that, journal entry will be 11% debenture application allotment account debit to 11% debenture account. 1/4/2017 amount will debenture 11% debenture application and allotment account debit to 11% debenture account, and the amount will be 15 lakh. Now, as debenture is issued on April month, and here company is paying interest on 30 of September and 31st March. So after issuing debenture on 30 of September, company is going to pay the interest, and we have to pass the journal entry for that. So before that, we have to calculate the interest, and in journal entry will be on the 30 of September 2017. Let's pass that journal entry first. So here, the application money transfer to debenture account. Now, next journal entry will be on 30/9/2017, and that journal entry will be for the interest on debenture account debit to debenture holder to TDS payable. That journal entry is supposed to be passed. Interest on debenture account debit to debenture holder account to TDS payable account. So here we have to calculate the amount of interest as well as amount of tax. So for that, as we know that the amount of interest is equal to 15 lakh 6%. So that will be 11. And the interest is paid for the 6 months. So it will be total amount will be 82,500. And here company is paying tax at the rate of 20%. So we have to calculate tax on the 82,500. So tax amount will be 82,500 at the rate of 20%. So that will be 16,500. So here let's write this amount. So here total amount of interest on debenture will be 82,500 and the amount of tax will be 16,500. So remaining amount will be paid to the debenture holder. That will be 66,000. Here being interest due on 30 September and income tax calculated for that. So this is how we are supposed to pass the journal entry for the interest as well as TDS. Now when we are going to pay the amount to the debenture holder, we are going to pay the amount of 66,000 to debenture holder. That time the journal entry will be debenture holder account debit to bank. Let's pass that journal entry. On 30 September 2017, debenture holder account debit to bank and the amount will be 66,000. Being interest paid to debenture holder. Now, when we are going to pay the TDS amount, that time the journal entry will be TDS payable account debit to bank. Let's pass that journal entry on 31st September 2017. TDS payable to bank account and the amount will be 16,500. Being TDS deposited in income tax. For that. Now, here after that again company has to pay interest on 31st March and for that the same 3 journal entry supposed to be passed at the time of next interest paid. So let's pass that journal entry 31st March 2018. Here the year is going to be changed. Here interest on debenture account debit to debenture holder account to TDS payable account. So here amount will be the same as the interest and tax will be the same. So here 66,000 and 16,500 being interest interest due on 31st March and income tax deducted. For the same. Now, let's pass the next journal entry for paying the amount to the debenture holder. 31st/3/2018, debenture holder account debit to bank. And the amount will be 66,000. B. Interest paid to debenture holder. Now, let's pass the next journal entry for paying the tax. 31st March 2018, TDS payable account debit. To bank account. Here the amount will be 16,500. B. TDS deposited in income tax account. TDS deposited in income tax department for debit. Now, as we know that the interest which we have paid to the debenture holder, it is our expense, and that account supposed to be closed and transferred to the statement of profit and loss account. So here, last journal entry that we are going to pass, it will be for closing the interest account and transferring to the statement of profit and loss account, and that journal entry is supposed to pass on the 31st March, and the journal entry will be statement of profit and loss account debit to interest on debenture account. So let's pass that last journal entry. 31st March 2018, statement of profit and loss account. Debit to interest on debenture. Account. And here, as we know, in the year company is paying interest 2 times. That was 82,500 and 82,500. So both will be transferred to the statement of profit and loss account, and total amount will be 1,65,000. Being interest on debenture account closed. Interest on debenture account transferred to statement of profit and loss account. So here, this is how we supposed to pass the journal entry at the time of paying interest on debenture. Let's make the total of this. The total of this is 34,95,000. Here it is a total. So students, you may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.